Yeah, eventually. Look at that. Better late than never, I guess. All right, let's get into it here. Pretty balanced week. Nobody was under 100. Nobody was over 200. So we didn't really have that much crazy stuff going on for the most part. The highest scores were from the Phantoms and Dust Till Dawn, with Bo's 174 points. So maybe the league record chase has cooled off for a tiny bit. Maybe that'll pop up in a few weeks. Who knows? But that was a really good matchup. Probably the best of the week. Game of the week makes sense. Kind of funny how the other ones fell. You're either closer to 100 or closer to 140. But as we've seen this year, that can change week to week. So who knows where the hell anybody's going to fall this week or the next or whatever. But we are starting week 7. That starts tonight with the Thursday night game. This also starts the second half of our regular season. So we are moving very quickly towards the playoff time. And we'll see how all that shakes out. Really too early to tell. Of course, there's some teams there closer to the top that probably, unless something happens crazy, should make it in there. And then the rest of us are fighting in a big old muddy mess to see who can sneak in, see what happens from there. But we'll see. It's been pretty interesting. Speaking of interesting, if you haven't seen this, our own James Murray was drafted by the St. Louis Battlehawks of the XFL League, where he'll play the center position. So we congratulate him. Hopefully, he doesn't get beat up too bad as the center of the St. Louis Battlehawks. I don't really know how well you would hold up as center. It's kind of funny. I've never heard of that guy before, other than having the same name as you. So that's funny that slipped by. I was just randomly scrolling just to see who was on the teams, if I recognized anybody. And I was scrolling through the Battlehawks one, and I noticed James's name there. Thought that was pretty funny. If you haven't looked, I mean, you're not really missing too much on that. But yeah, go look at the Dallas Renegades roster, coached by Bob Stoops. And, well, before you do, take a guess at how many OU players are on the team. And then go take a look and count them up. It's pretty interesting there, but not too much of a shock. But so fake congratulations to James for making it to the big times, even though that's not you and you probably can't cash the checks, but you could try. All right, let's get down to some business. We got everybody's favorite friend, the Cleveland Browns Bear. He's back. If you missed last week's episode, he replaced the Troll. I still like the Troll, but let's get back to some normalcy here. That was my plan all along. I was just waiting for the Browns to suck enough, and they lost like 31-3. So it was a perfect time to bring back this guy, because I figured the Browns would eventually show their true colors eventually this season, and they did. But the point is, Browns Bears back. Team Greenwood gets the Bear this week. I'm just going to keep doing this. With a 106, it doesn't really matter the score. I'm just pointing that out because we had a 106, a 107, and a 108 all at the bottom 3. So any number of plays, one catch here, fumble there, could have led to that score being different. It's just the first time in a while I remember the bottom 3 scores being within a point of each other. So that's pretty interesting. But congratulations, Mark. Browns Bear. Welcome to the club. I have 2 this year. So you can jump on in there and get your first one since forever ago. So enjoy that. And then this guy, who I really don't like, the snake. He's cool, but I just don't like him because it means somebody got hurt, which, waters down everything. But Will Dissly, the Seahawks tight end, got hurt in my matchup. Probably the difference, close to, if not completely the difference between winning and losing for me this week. So I'll take it. But I hate to see, a player be injured, and especially affecting a matchup. But I'll take it. I'm not going to return it. I almost gave it up myself with my 42-point pot of gold on the bench. Everybody's done it, pretty much. Can't think of anybody that probably hasn't done it. There's been at least 20, 30, 40 points on somebody's bench before. This time it's mine. Never feels good, and you guys know that for a fact. So going to hope to avoid that this week. And now that I say that, probably means I jinxed myself again. We all believe, no, well, I'm not going to say we all, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but a lot of us believe in some jinx stuff, at least when it comes to fantasy football. I'm not going to go into all that because I don't want to jinx it any more than it is, but there's definitely some jinx stuff going on. Just going to leave it at that. Pretty funny how one of our matchups turned on a dime when the jinx was unleashed. Do whatever you got to do. You can get a voodoo doll. You guys can get rabbit's feet. Whatever makes you feel better. I might have to start burning some candles or something. Put a picture of Stephon Diggs up and burn a candle next to him for either good reasons or bad reasons. But it is what it is. What I'm talking about is the Bo James matchup, and Bo applying his patented jinx, and it worked out yet again. James is the recipient of that, but James was more concerned and disappointed with the Cowboys, and you know what? Hard to argue that, because they were pretty bad. I watched the game, of course. You could tell it was going nowhere. How do you lose to the Jets, man? I shouldn't have made fun of Sam Darnold. That's the whole jinx thing again. Made fun of him for having mono. He came back. He smacked me in the mouth. So, that's what I get. But that's how it goes. I guess I'm going to try to start jinxing all you guys. Everything's looking tight this week. You're all going to have great matchups. You're all going to tie. I think you all are taking it all the way this year. No. Totally kidding. No jinxes from me. I'm going to try to avoid that at least. I'm just trying to play it week by week. Hang on as long as you can. Alright, pretty weird to be doing this on Thursday when I'm getting closer to ending it. Few things. We're still going to do a little pizza night thing. It's totally up in the air. It can be any night. It could be next month. It could be whenever. It's still going to happen. I know not everybody's going to go, which is fine. As long as we get a couple at least, maybe 2 or 3 people. It could be small. It doesn't even matter. Obviously, it's not official. There's nothing. It's just for fun. So that's going on. I'm trying to do a meeting, and by meeting, it's loose too. It's just a random get together. We had some conflicting things there when I threw it out there. So, that's fine too, because once again, that's not official. Probably going to make it a trivia night or something like that. Something laid back, fun, whatever. So more to come on that, probably real soon on the group page. And thanks to Bo for sending in questions for Ask Romocop, Ask Gel Sniper. I need more than just Bo. I'll hit up a few of you guys and girls or whatever and see if I can add to that. I just can't do an episode with one person's questions. You can do them anonymous. You don't want to tack your name onto it. Bo did his on the group page in front of everybody. That's fine. No problem there. You can do it there, or you can do it in the inbox there, and you can tell me you don't even want to put your name on it, and I'll take anonymous questions, or put your name on it, and we'll see what happens with that. Either way, not very important. Not everybody has to do it, but I'm going to need, obviously, more than just one person sending me questions. But I'll get around to that and see what you guys have to say. But let's go ahead and wrap this one up pretty quickly. Good luck to everybody. Well, most everybody. I got a Super Bowl rematch this week. So we'll see how that goes. But no, really, hope everybody's doing well. Good luck to everybody. Have a nice, fun, safe weekend, and I'll see you guys next time.